Oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I really can't. Right, welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. It's been a while and I apologise for that. I hope everyone had a great Christmas and a great New Year. Tell me, what are your New Year's resolutions? Let me know down below in the comments. But today's a video I didn't think I would be doing. Okay, not for a while at least. But you guys ask me questions a lot. And today, I thought I'd be answering some of them on video. So that might be fun. Hopefully you guys get to know me more. With that being said, let's get into this video. Okay, so the first question is, you doing okay mentally? Which is a nice question. I think we can all talk about it. I'm doing good mentally. It's 12 days into January. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay mentally. So thank you. Are you friends with your crush? No, I am not friends with Sadie Sink. No, that was a joke, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I'm friends with my fiance, who I have a crush on. So yeah. Be honest. How many energy drinks a week do you drink? Look, you asked us at a wrong time. This is my first one today. I am cutting down on them. I don't have an exact number of how many a week, but I feel like it's less than 10. Less than 10. Maybe less than 7, maybe 6. Maybe. I'm getting better with them. I can promise you that. Okay, next question. Who was the last person you texted? Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta look into my phone. Last person I texted was a group chat, my family group chat, and it was them asking if my daughter is still into Tinkerbell, and I replied with, yes, she is. It's not the only thing she's into. My 3-year-old daughter is obsessed with Pennywise the Clown. Now, before anyone, like any parent, any person, decides to leave hate in the comment section about me showing my child Pennywise, I haven't. I can easily explain. I haven't shown her the movies or the TV show, right? But me and her mother both like the films and the show. We watched the show when she's gone to bed, right? However, her mother on her TikTok For You page is always welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry. So the theme song will always play. My daughter will start singing said theme song. She loves said theme song. She thinks it's cute. I mean, the song is quite pretty catchy. And she caught a glimpse of Pennywise once doing his little dance that he does. And she's like, what's that? And we're like, that's Pennywise. That's Pennywise. He's not doing anything mean or anything. He's just like, oh, that's Pennywise. And she's like, oh, I love him. So our uncle gave her a Pennywise teddy that she adores. Takes him with her everywhere. She loves it. And honestly, she's like, oh no, don't hurt my Pennywise. Oh, I love Pennywise. It's just, she's going through a Pennywise phase. I feel like if I was to show her the films, which I'm not going to, obviously, but if I did, I feel like she wouldn't get scared of it. I feel like she'd be like, oh look, it's Pennywise, I love him. But she's obsessed with Pennywise at the ripe age of 3 years old. So, should I be concerned? Where can I follow you? That is a good question. Where can you follow me? Here's a good answer. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok are my main things I use. I do also use Twitch occasionally. That's in the link in the description. I do use Twitch occasionally. But you can follow me on all these. Are you into matcha or coffee more? Neither. I don't like the taste of coffee, and matcha just tastes like dirt. So it's a lose-lose situation for me. I don't like coffee. don't really like the smell of coffee. I don't like the taste of coffee at all. I've never liked coffee. I think I hate the taste of it. I don't know why, but I love caffeine. That's why I like these so much. I like caffeine. With matcha, I think I've only tried it once and it tastes like dirt, so never again. Do you think finding true love online is real? Yes. Yes, I do. I believe it because it happened to me. I'll tell you the story. So me and my partner, who's now my fiance, we met through her cousin. I met her cousins first online on an app, a live streaming app. If you remember the live streaming app called YouNow, the YouNow days, I used to go live on YouNow, and I used to have a few followers on that. And I went live on that, and she came onto my live stream. Didn't know who she was. She was like, "Hi, oh, you're not the person I watch on my live." I was like, "No, I guess I'm not. Because apparently the person that she usually watches on live wasn't live that day." Okay. So anyway, we got to chatting. I got her Snapchat and everything. I've spoken to her. We would speak almost every day for like 2 years. She had a boyfriend at the time. Yeah, she had a boyfriend at the time. We were speaking for like 2 years before she even mentioned who her cousin, who is now my fiance. It's cool. I was in a really pretty bad relationship. I'm not going into details of that. My fiance was in a relationship at the time as well. We both got out of relationships, and her cousin was like to me was like oh yeah, oh you're single. I'm like, yeah, I'm single. Without missing a beat, I got a Snapchat from her cousin. So like my fiance to be. And I kid you not, my first fucking text to her wasn't a hi, hello, how are you? Which is normally how I normally would text someone, right? But I was having a pretty shitty day. So I was like, I was getting like a lot of missed calls from calls, that numbers that don't exist. Bots, just people just annoying me. So she came in and she went hi. She didn't get to say hi. I just saw she added me, and my first text was, "Who the fuck are you?" That was my first text to her, and she responded going, "I'm this one's cousin." I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool. So we got to chatting. After a little while, decided like, okay, this is we kind of like each other. This is cool. It was long distance at first, which is great. I went to see her in the following July to see her for her birthday. I had to get a train all the way to the Midlands. I saw her. It was fun. It was nice. It was a good time seeing her. I then came back down here, or I went back down to London to go have a family event in Suffolk. Because my nan's birthday or something. It was my nan's birthday. And then after that, her mum was like to me, I was on FaceTime with Shelbs. Her mum was like, "Hey, you can move in if you want." Out of nowhere. Me and Shelbs have only been together like a month, maybe 2 months. And her mum was like, "You can move in if you want." I was like, "What?" And I said yes, surprisingly. I moved in, and we've been together ever since, and now we have a place of our own. We've been together 4 years, and it's crazy. We've had a crazy life so far. It's only been 4 years. So to answer your question, yes, I do think meeting your soulmate online is a possibility. I mean, how else are you going to meet your fucking soulmate nowadays? Let's be honest. everyone's online. It's gonna be very rare to just bump into someone at a train stop or train station or a bus stop or even a pub, without not knowing them, because everyone's online. Every young person's online. When did you last have a song stuck in your head, and what is it? I currently have a song stuck in my head. I am obsessed with the band Joe, DJO, which, cool, and song that's stuck in my head is Basic Being Basic by them. I think that song is crazy and is insane. I've listened to it non-stop all year, even last year, to be honest. I started listening to them a lot. I started listening to them last year in December. I've heard of them before that because I've heard End of Beginning. We all have. But I didn't start to listen to them properly until in December. November, December, I was working night shifts. I was like, I'm bored. We were allowed to listen to music via headphones. I was like, alright, okay, cool. Scrolling through my phone, like, what do I listen to? I just put on Joe. I put on his first album, then their second album, then their third album, and Basic Being Basic is my favourite song. I like all of their songs, don't get me wrong, but Basic Being Basic is my number one. Are you usually barefoot or do you wear shoes around the house? Okay, barefoot, no. Wear shoes? No. I normally wear I either wear slippers, especially during the winter. I wear slippers. I wear sliders around the house sometimes. And you know what? I don't mind just walking around with socks on. But barefoot? No. Do I walk around with my trainers on in my own house? No. And if I go to someone else's house, you best know I'm taking my shoes off at the front door. At the front door, you best know I'm taking my shoes off at the front door. No, I'm not doing that. Do you think perfume has a gender? Yes and no. I think, obviously, the question is not literal. I know it isn't literal. You don't literally mean, like, is it male or female? Like, I know you don't mean that. What do you mean? Like, obviously, it is demographically towards either male or female, right? However, I also do think, and I'm going to throw this into the bucket or the world, whatever you want to say. Anyone can use a scent. If you're a man, if you want to smell floral, do it. Why not? Smell like flowers. It's like flowers are nice. Flowers are nice to smell. So why wouldn't you want to smell like flowers? I'm just saying. And if you want a more masculine scent, go for it. I don't mind. I don't care at all. My signature scent is Eros Flame. I use Versace Eros Flame. Is that good one? Is that good? I don't know. I know my fiance loves it. She loves it when I put it on. I put it on daily, so she loves the smell. But I want to know if there's others I should be trying. My girlfriend talks about God all the time, but I'm not a believer. What should I do? Great, religion. We're getting into religion. Okay. My thoughts. I'm not religious at all, and my fiance is also not religious, so I don't have this struggle at all. I have had that struggle in the past. And you know what? I think it's kind of easy. It's easy because as long as you're not disrespectful about said religion, it should be easy. But the relationship should be easy. honestly. Sure, you may have heated conversations, but as long as you know what you are talking about and you're not just saying things for the sake of saying things, you should be okay. And as long as you're respectful to her and her religion, and as long as she's also respectful of your points and your views, it's about communication, honestly. If you want to be religious, cool, but it's all about respect and communication, okay? You can't force her to stop being religious, and she can't stop you from not wanting to be religious, right? You got to find a middle ground, and that middle ground is normally just having a conversation and we're just respecting each other's beliefs. What are good gifts for guys? Okay, so I know Christmas has just been and gone, so I can't really help you for that. But if it's their birthday, I have some suggestions. However, every guy is different. Every guy is different. They have different interests. However, if you're talking about for me, what you could get me for my birthday, for Christmas, hats. I wear different hats. I like hoodies. I like different hoodies. I think hoodies are cool. I don't care. Shoes if I need them. This thing. I got this the other day. I'm obsessed. I want a collection. I want to collect more of these. I also want a bear brick. For my house. I think those are sick. A lot of guys would say swords. I would say sword. A lightsaber though. A lightsaber would be cool. That would be cool. If the dude's into sport, get him something sport related. You can't go wrong with getting him something that is related to his team. So if he's into football, get him like something that of the team that he supports. Formula One, again, the team that he supports, etc. Like his favourite driver, his favourite team, whatever. Right? Honestly, you just got to listen to us. You got to listen to us and actually ask us, because, at the bottom of it, I think a lot of us guys are nerds. We are into a lot of things. You ask us, we will probably tell you what we are into and what we want. Get him Lego. I probably am the only person that I know and on the internet that doesn't like Lego. I like Lego, don't get me wrong, I like the look of Lego, but I'd never sit there and go, yeah, I want to build that. I never look at a Lego set and I go, I want to build that, I'm going to build that. I just look at it and go, oh, that's cool. Continues going on. I don't know why, I just don't think I've just got the Lego kick out of it. I used to like Lego as a kid, but now I'm into these things. I'm into these little things. Again, I want a bear brick, and I'm going to get a bear brick one day. But I'm going to get more of these, because these are actually sick. I can't wait to get more of these. This was a good find for me. I'm going to get more. So, yeah, there's a lot of things you can get a guy present-wise. Have you ever learnt something to get your attention of someone you liked? No. But I do have a story. This isn't something that I learnt at all, but I can't remember how old I was. I think I was like 14, maybe 15. I was in high school, secondary school if you're in the UK. This girl that I would talk to, who went to my school, we were talking about different bands and shit. And I was like, "Oh, what's your favorite band?" to her, and she was like, "Oh, my favorite band is Kasabian." If you don't know who Kasabian are, look them up. They're a good band. They're a good British band. Look them up. If you do know them, you know whether it's you know them. At this point, I didn't know them. I didn't know Kasabian at all. I didn't know who they were. So I looked them up. And she was like, okay, what's your favourite song by them? And she was like, she said Switchblade Smile was her favourite Kasabian song. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Next thing I know, I was online, I was looking it up, I was trying to listen to it. I listened to it. Did I like it? Yeah, it was alright. I wouldn't say I was ever like a huge Kasabian fan. I like a lot of their stuff, but I wouldn't say ever go, I'm a number one fan. That's not something I would be doing at all. I went in to school the next day, and I don't know why I did this. I went to hang out with her, and because we were in the same friendship group anyway, so I went and hung out with her, and we were talking about again Kasabian, and I was like, I think I got a question wrong. I think she asked me, oh, what's your favourite of this, or what's your favourite of that? And I was like, oh, definitely this. And she looked at me like as if to say, like, you are an idiot. You are an idiot. Yeah, I didn't really impress her at all. At all. I didn't impress her. I did it again. I did it twice, actually, with the same girl. Because the second time, she was like, oh, I'm into this band called 5 Seconds of Summer. And I was like, yeah, okay, cool. Same here. I wasn't, but to be fair, I listened to them. And, they're a good band. I like them. My current fiance, my fiance now, she loves them. So I like, the thing is, I genuinely did become a fan of their stuff. I became a fan of their stuff, and I would listen to their stuff daily. And she would look at me, because I believe they were singing the song. They were singing like "Don't Stop" or something. And then I sung one of the lyrics, and she looked at me with her best friend and was like, "Why the fuck do you know this song?" And I was like, "What? It's in the charts." Because it was in the charts. I was like, it's in the charts. Like, why wouldn't I know this song? And they looked at me like, okay. And she thought I was weird. She honestly thought I was weird. I think that's enough questions for today. I answered quite a few. Thank you for being here. Thank you for asking me questions. I get asked questions pretty much daily from you guys, which is crazy. I get asked questions daily, and I try to answer them as much as possible. But if you want to ask me questions, just hit me up in the ask me questions on Instagram or whatever. Ask me questions, because it's fun. The previous question: where can you follow me? Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me there if you want to keep up to date with what I post. I post a lot on TikTok. They'll all be down in the description below. Also, sorry that I haven't posted since December, the 11th of December. It's literally been a full month, because it's the 12th of January now since I'm filming this. I'm sorry that I've been lackluster, but hopefully, fingers crossed, I can keep up to date with this. Subscribe if you're new. It would really help me out a lot. That being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.